You're listening to today's inspirational message on the Proverbs with Kurt Bjorklund.
Proverbs 20, toward the end, says this in 29 and 30, "The glory of young men is their strength, but the splendor of old men is their gray hair. Blows that wound cleanse away evil. Strokes make clean the innermost parts." Proverbs 20 also reminds us that we are ultimately not as clean as we may think we are. And so that's something that's also good to remember, because sometimes as we read through Proverbs and start to live out some of what it says, we may think, oh, I can live in a way that somehow brings me to where I am living out God's ways. But here's what I want us to see today, and that is that we really shouldn't resent aging, because our glory turns into something greater, and we shouldn't resent the refining process in our life because it produces something beautiful. The Lutheran Study Bible says, "In educating his adult children, the Heavenly Father also resorts to strokes of adversity to cleanse away evil entrenched in their innermost being." And our glory when we're young is our strength, but when we're old, it says it's our gray hair. And this, in Proverbs, represents wisdom and righteousness and a successful life. It's Proverbs 16:31. We see this in Leviticus 32. And to not despise the blows, verse 30, that means not to despise wisdom. Now here, the word glory that's used isn't the Hebrew word that's usually used for glory, which is kavod. It's the word tiveret, which means beauty, splendor, honor, what one can boast about. And splendor here is the word hadar. It means honor or ornament. And so the gray hair means that it represents everything valuable about our old age, our dignity, our honor. And so, you don't need to ever apologize, obviously, for youth, but so many people in our culture chase youth and glorify youth as if it's everything. But the splendor of old men is their gray hair. So don't resent aging. Understand that the beauty and the goodness of aging is something that God is doing in you if you're being shaped by Him. And that's why I say don't resent the refining process, because it brings about something beautiful in us. Now, blows and strokes are unpleasant, but God often uses what seems unpleasant to us at the time to bring about something that brings about greater pleasantness in our lives in the years ahead. And so today, what I want to do is not resent aging, because God is changing things. And I don't want to resent refinement, because the things that God is doing, even in what's unpleasant, is bringing about something for His glory. And that is something that is worth embracing and celebrating in our lives.
Thanks for joining us here today. There's a lot of great content to explore on Orchard Hill Plus and on the Orchard Hill main feed from the weekend. Have a great day.